Sure. Thanks, Miles. My name is Sean, and I am receiving physical therapy for plantar fasciitis and also hip pain and tightness. So during quarantine with the work from home,
Mm-hmm.
I've been, like most people, I've been spending a lot more time sitting in my chair
Sure.
working. It seems a little difficult not to disconnect, as well as you're watching TV or you're sitting on your computer working.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's just a ton more stiffness created in kind of my hip, lower back, which culminated in more foot pain. And I
Okay.
also tried to run a bit to kind of um, just to exercise and get outside with everything going on, and that kind of elevated symptoms a bit more than usual. So before I started doing the virtual physical therapy with Darren, I was feeling just a ton of tightness, which was culminating in pain in my hip and lower back area, just from sitting basically in a chair all day. And I was pretty miserable actually working because I'm sitting in a chair working. Everyone's confined to their own homes or apartments. And then I'm working with pain kind of shooting down my leg and in my lower back and a ton of tightness, which was culminating in pain in my foot and just more pain, more plantar fascia pain.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started working with Darren, like 4 or so weeks ago, I had significantly less pain just throughout the day and doing just sitting down in a chair and working. And it's also created a level of awareness to be a little more, even though we're all at home, to be a little more active throughout the day, and whether that's every half an hour, or every hour, or every time you get up to get a glass of water, to do some type of stretch, to do some type of active or static type stretching, which kind of helps as well throughout the day.
Awesome. Those are his little movement snacks. I hear him
Yeah,
talking about them too.
yeah.
And so, what's some advice that you would give people at home that are considering, possibly doing virtual therapy, or maybe even just some pointers for them that they're making a decision at the moment?
Yeah, so I think I was personally a little skeptical of it, to be honest, but it's been great. Um, I think Darren and I'm sure the other therapists are really focusing on your positioning and your movement. So it's not like, even though it's physically not hands on, I think that therapists, like Darren, are playing. They have a keen awareness to kind of your movements and what you're doing, and he corrects me many times,
Mm-hmm.
which is good because it means that he can actually see what I'm doing. But I think it's great, even so, that in a post kind of COVID world, when the world comes back to normal,
Yeah.
I would very much consider, maybe not every time I'd like to come in and get some hands-on work, but
Sure.
I would be totally open and would even prefer virtual a few days a week for those times that you may not want to make it into the physical therapy clinic.